Hey everybody, welcome to Mainely Movies. The DC FanDome just wrapped up its last panel of the night and gave us our first look and official teaser trailer for next year's The Batman. I'm a fan of Batman, so even though we've had so many Batman movies in the last 30 years, of course I'm looking forward to this one too. And I know that Robert Pattinson's casting as Batman initially raised a few eyebrows, but I'm actually really curious to see what he does with the role and what exactly this story is going to focus on. I'm also really curious how they're going to handle having two different Batmen in the DCEU at the same time, now that we've got reports that Ben Affleck is going to return as Batman in the Flash movie. I doubt this teaser is going to address all that much story or character-wise, but let's check it out. Duct tape. Man, this one's already dark. Nirvana?
From your secret friend.
Something in the way.
Who? Haven't a clue. Let's play a game. Just me and you. Any of this mean anything to you?
It's like a mystery movie. I like this.
You're becoming quite a celebrity. Why is he writing to you?
Catwoman.
If you are justice, please do not lie. What is the price for your blind eye?
So, the Riddler.
The hell are you supposed to be? I'm vengeance.
This is gonna be brutal.
This guy's crazy.
You're part of this too.
How am I part of it?
You'll see.
Okay, so the Riddler. Wow, I'm very impressed by that. You know, I was excited for it and kind of thought I was gonna like it, but I did not expect to like it that much. That looks awesome. I love the tone. It's so dark and it has this very mystery feel to it. Kind of reminds me of like Seven or movies like that where there's like kind of these brutal things left behind that need to be solved. So it seems like it's going to be the Riddler. And so that's a different take on this character, much darker. So that's really interesting. But yeah, man, like I don't know. Like, I know they haven't even shot that much of this movie yet because they were, only a few weeks or a few months into production when they had to shut down due to the pandemic. So the fact that they have that much of the story and that cohesive of a story done already and shot, it's just, I can't wait to see what this whole thing actually ends up looking like. I like the look of it. You know, I like the tone, but even just the visuals of it. I mean, it's dark, but it's a Batman movie. And I think Robert Pattinson looks pretty good and seems pretty good as the character. Obviously, we didn't get too much of him here. We get some moments where he's Bruce Wayne, but more where he's Batman. That one where he's like taking down that guy, that was unexpectedly brutal. So I'm really curious to see if that's kind of what most of the action here is going to be. But this doesn't seem to be like a big blockbuster action movie. You know, it doesn't seem to be that kind of typical superhero thing that we've kind of fallen into in the last 10 years or more with these big superhero movies. This seems to be, I hate to say gritty because the Nolan movies were kind of gritty, but this seems to be more down to earth, I guess, and more like Batman's like a real guy, I mean, he looks very, he's menacing, but he looks homemade, the Batmobile doesn't look like some sleek thing that came out of, the 1989 Batman movie, it looks like something that is just somebody's car that they've really tried to make into the Batmobile. And he seems to be a fairly young Batman, but supposedly this isn't supposed to be an origin story, so we don't have to see the Waynes get shot for the millionth time. And so it'll be interesting, but I definitely like the kind of the look of it, and I like what it seems to be, at least tone-wise, in terms of being kind of a mystery, a detective story, and kind of a dark story, more than just a big, bombastic, explosion-filled action movie. So I'm impressed. This has like really shot up high on my most anticipated for next year, and right now it might be my highest, at least of new movies, depending on what ends up continues to get pushed from this year into next year, we'll see. But this is very, very close to the top now for my most anticipated of 2021. So I'm really looking forward to this, but that's just my take on this trailer. So what about you guys? Are you excited to see another Batman movie, or are you kind of just burnt out on Batman and just want to see other characters instead? Be sure to let me know in the comments below. Alright, so if you got some enjoyment or insight out of this reaction, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit that like button. And if you haven't done so already, please hit subscribe or add it to see more videos like this, as well as movie reviews. Till next time, this has been Alyssa with Mainely Movies, the way life should be.